much
I
that
just
you
left you. Because you couldn't forgive me for something I didn't even do. Transport is in there.
Is that blood, dude?
What the? Hey, whoa. Let's talk about this, okay?
Oh, shit.
And nighty-night.
The movie opens with a bodyguard named Michael, who works for a private security agency based in London that specializes in protecting high-risk individuals. Michael is a strong and highly trained fighter, making him the most trusted operative in the agency. Michael is assigned to protect Takeshi, an arms dealer who has multiple enemies attempting to assassinate him. The mission is extremely dangerous, but Michael successfully completes the protection assignment. Takeshi boards his plane safely and Michael says goodbye, believing the mission's success will earn him a promotion. Moments later, a gunshot is fired inside the aircraft. Takeshi is killed instantly before the plane can depart. Michael stands frozen in shock, realizing the protection mission has failed. As a result, his performance evaluation at the agency drops significantly, exactly as he feared. 2 years later, Michael is shown working on a new assignment. This time, his task is to protect an important lawyer named Seifert, who has received death threats and is in serious danger. Michael is responsible for escorting Seifert safely to his meeting location. During the escort, a gang suddenly attacks in an attempt to kill Seifert. Michael responds immediately, engaging the attackers in close combat. Without using any weapons, he defeats the entire group through his fighting skills alone. Seifert survives the attack, and Michael successfully completes the mission. Afterward, Michael is pleased, believing this success will allow him to return to his former position at the security agency. The scene shifts to Belarus, where President Djokovic is introduced as a corrupt leader involved in many illegal and dangerous activities. Because of this, he has made many enemies. Djokovic learns that Professor Asimov is working on a project that goes against his interests and could threaten his position in the Belarusian government. In response, Djokovic orders the murder of Professor Asimov's family. The crime becomes public and the media reports heavily on the incident, leading to widespread protests. The case is taken to court, where Professor Asimov testifies about what happened. Djokovic appears in court as well, but there is no solid evidence linking him directly to the crime. As a result, the media urges anyone with proof of Djokovic's involvement to come forward so he can be convicted. At Interpol headquarters, agents are shown questioning a man named Darius, who is known as one of the most dangerous contract killers in the world. Darius previously worked for President Djokovic and was responsible for killing many of Djokovic's enemies. Although Darius has been captured, he refuses to confess to any of Djokovic's crimes. Interpol offers Darius a deal. If he agrees to testify against Djokovic in the cases he was involved in, Interpol will arrange for his wife, Sonia, to be released from prison. After considering the offer, Darius accepts the agreement. Interpol then informs him that he will be transported to court under strict security so he can provide his testimony against Djokovic. Agent Amelia is assigned to oversee the transfer of Darius to the court. Amelia is revealed to be Michael's former girlfriend, and their relationship ended due to unresolved problems between them. While transporting Darius under security, a vehicle suddenly explodes in front of the convoy. A violent confrontation breaks out between the Interpol agents and a large gang attempting to stop Darius from reaching the court. The attackers overwhelm the team, and all the Interpol agents are killed except Amelia. Together, Amelia and Darius fight back and manage to eliminate the attackers. Amelia prevents Darius from escaping afterward. Darius then tells her that someone inside Interpol must have leaked information to Djokovic's gang. Amelia takes Darius to a secure location and successfully delivers him to court, completing the mission. It is revealed that Jean was the one who leaked information to Djokovic's gang. Jean is the assistant to the head of Interpol, and he is shown secretly informing Djokovic about the movements of the Interpol team. Amelia contacts Michael and asks him for help transporting Darius to court. She threatens to report Michael to Interpol for his previous illegal operations if he refuses to help. As a result, Michael agrees and goes to meet Amelia. At this point, it becomes clear that the reason Michael and Amelia separated was the murder of the arms dealer who had been under Michael's protection. When Michael sees Darius for the first time, an argument immediately breaks out between them. They recognize each other, as Darius had previously attempted to assassinate agents Michael was assigned to protect. During the confrontation, Darius collapses due to blood loss from a gunshot wound he sustained during the earlier clash with Djokovic's gang. Amelia treats Darius's injury and asks Michael to protect him until he can reach the court. Amelia then leaves to inform the Interpol director. While she is gone, Djokovic's gang attacks again in an attempt to kill Darius. A fight erupts and Michael and Darius manage to kill several of the attackers.
Okay. That's very loud. No odds in that, Joe.
They steal a car and escape, but the gang pursues them. The chase ends in a shootout, during which Darius kills the remaining attackers and destroys their vehicle.
There's no way that they could have known where we were.
Oh, they did, and now they're dead.
Is this yours? Is this your cell phone?
Might have taken that off some dead merc.
You know they can track a cell phone. I mean, that's how they know where we were.
Michael asks Darius why he is willing to testify against Djokovic. Darius explains that he made an agreement with Interpol in exchange for the release of his wife, Sonia. He tells Michael that he met Sonia after saving her during a fight while working at a nightclub. They fell in love, got married, and later became involved in criminal activities together, which led to their arrest. As they continue traveling, Darius tells Michael how he entered the criminal world. He explains that his father was a church pastor who was murdered for no reason. At the time, Darius was 17 years old. He tracked down and killed the man responsible for his father's death, which led him into a life as a professional assassin. Eventually, he began working for Djokovic. After this conversation, they arrive in Amsterdam and go to Michael's house. Darius later manages to escape, while the gang continues searching for both of them throughout the city. Michael eventually finds Darius again, and the two agree to continue working together. Darius then admits that he was the one responsible for killing the arms dealer Michael had been assigned to protect. Enraged, Michael punches Darius and tells him that from now on, he is responsible for protecting himself. Later, Michael is sitting at a cafe in the city center when the gang suddenly attacks Darius again. At first, Michael refuses to get involved, but when he realizes Darius's life is in danger, he steps in and uses his weapon to fight off the attackers.
Watch out!
Darius escapes by taking a boat, but the gang captures Michael and demands information about Darius's location. Despite being beaten and tortured, Michael refuses to talk. Suddenly, Darius appears, defeats the gang, and rescues Michael so they can continue toward the court. Darius asks Michael about Amelia, and Michael explains that he met her again at the funeral of an Interpol agent. Amelia was there with an Interpol team attempting to arrest the dead agent's brother. The situation escalated into a violent clash between the brother and the agents. Michael was involved in the incident because he had a role in the brother's death. During the confrontation, Michael saved Amelia, and their relationship began from that moment. Michael tells Darius that they need to switch vehicles to avoid being tracked by the gang. Despite this, the gang locates them and begins chasing them. Michael contacts Amelia to inform her of what is happening and apologizes for previously believing that she was behind the murder of the arms dealer. Darius suddenly slams the brakes, allowing Michael to jump out of the car while Darius drives away. The gang pursues Darius, but he manages to destroy their vehicles and escape. Michael attempts to get away on foot, but the gang corners him inside a restaurant. Michael fights back and kills them. Darius then arrives, picks up Michael, and they escape together. Michael and Darius reach the courthouse, where Darius testifies and confesses to all of the crimes committed by President Djokovic. He presents photographic evidence showing Djokovic killing citizens who opposed him. After hearing the testimony, the judge orders the police to arrest Djokovic. Suddenly, a speeding vehicle crashes into the courthouse and explodes. In the chaos, Djokovic grabs a police officer's gun and attempts to shoot Darius. Michael jumps in front of him, and the bullet hits Michael instead. Djokovic attempts to escape the courthouse, and Darius chases after him. At the same time, Amelia moves to arrest Gene, the assistant director of Interpol, after discovering that he was the one leaking information to Djokovic's gang. Gene nearly kills Amelia, but Michael intervenes and saves her. Djokovic tries to flee the country with a plane waiting for him. Darius stops him from boarding, kills the crew, destroys the aircraft, and then throws Djokovic from the rooftop, killing him. An ambulance arrives to take Michael away after he is injured. Darius thanks Michael for saving his life and for helping secure the release of his wife, Sonia. Amelia also approaches Michael to thank him and apologize. Later, Darius and Sonia are shown together in a bar celebrating their wedding anniversary after her release from prison. A fight breaks out in the bar, but they ignore it and focus on enjoying their time together. And that is how it ended. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.